Hey, my name is shawnshawn. I sell art on shawnshawn.co. Today we're going to react to Anna C. Paints. So if we look at her YouTube channel, she has one of her paintings across the thing. She has a painting and then she has cardboard, I think, on the side. So maybe she should reframe that a little bit so the painting goes through the whole painting. There's no portrait, so you don't know what she looks like, so that's a little bit of a flaw, I think. Obviously, some artists like to be very private, hence the reason they hide their face. On the front page, we just have uploads. She doesn't really have any other playlist. She probably could do at least... So she's created a lot of playlists, so she could really use this on the front page. So I'm not sure why she's not doing that. So I think, you know, you could have fixed the homepage with, you know, adding probably different playlists, like the animal playlist, time-lapse. She has oil painting as well, maybe some landscapes. So she could have at least 3 or 4 playlists out there. And she has them created already, so I'm not sure why they're not on the homepage. So let's go to the first video. All right, this one is called Realize Painting Color Portrait. So she's using the title in the name, so that's pretty smart, but that's not keyword central per se, because it's important if you're gonna buy the painting, but if you're sorting, you don't really care. You're gonna be like colorful, abstract, colorful face, expressionistic might be a better version of it by Anna C. That might be a better way to title this video, but let's check it out. So she kicks it off with kind of the finished product, so you know it's on the right video, and then she goes right from the blank slate. Nice catchy music. Let's skip ahead a little bit here. So she could just draw with a brush versus, you know, using a pencil and then drawing on top, but so skip ahead a little bit.
Gotta give me something.
The music's very nice. Very nice colors.
And I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that.
So skip ahead a little bit. So I like this color she's using. It's very expressionistic, so it's just, instead of using natural like tan and orange and rose and a little bit yellowish brown, she's using these really bright colors, which is a really cool way to do it, I think. Let's skip ahead a little bit. So we got a little bit of zoom, so that's really nice. So she's just darkening in those colors. Let's skip ahead a little bit. It's interesting too that she's not using really white in the eye, so it's a very clever thing. You should really take notice. A lot of artists, they don't really use a pure white. They'll use, in this case, she's using white with a blue, or you could use it like, I've seen red as well. I use gray myself, but yeah, it's interesting how the different colors are being used.
Like the heat on my skin takes me back to the time met you on a Friday, halfway out at the door of the club, playing soul on the weekends, stayed in bed till Wednesday, fell in love with you right there and then. I was young, couldn't see that.
Skip ahead a little bit. The music is super cool. I mean, the track she shows, and I really like it a lot. I think it's a pretty good painting. Let's skip ahead to the next one. This one is Tiger Portrait Animal Painting Acrylic on Canvas. So let's hit play here, see what it's like. So that's the final product right off the bat. So let's skip ahead. She's gonna draw the whole thing out here. The music is really, really cool for her videos. She really spent a lot of time to kind of find that right cool track. Nice zoom shot. Let's skip ahead a little bit more. Again, very nice color combinations, expressionistic style. Let's skip ahead a little bit more. I really like the eyes, it's very nice, kind of pulls it together. Skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, it's interesting she doesn't do voiceover at all to kind of explain like why she's choosing expressionistic color versus natural color. So that would be kind of interesting, as well as she doesn't show the palette at all, so you don't know how she's mixing those colors. It looks like she's just taking the pure color and kind of layering. And it's kind of a watercolor effect because she's layering colors on top of each other. So let's skip closer to the end here. I don't know why she has this whisper. In the ear, that makes sense. So the whiskers by the mouth I really like. I think that looks very effective. The ones by the eyebrow I'm not so sure on. I like those touches with the hair. It looks very, very effective to finish it off. Let's go to our third video. This is Portrait in Blue acrylic painting, 3 colors. I think she's using a limited palette to do this, so let's see what it looks like. So again, she starts off just with kind of the finished product, so you know what she's painting, and then goes straight to the first start of the painting. So she could just be using the paintbrush right off the top versus drawing it in, but there's no way back. The whole town is all about summer. I'll skip ahead a little bit. Is it really too late? Is it really tonight? This night? Very, very nice music. Let's skip ahead a little bit more. It's interesting when you do a portrait how crucial the very tiny details in the eye kind of make the whole photo. You can kind of abstract the rest, but you got to get the eyes just really perfect to really make it pull together. Let's skip more ahead here. So I like how she's kind of abstracting the face by just using kind of all in tones of blue, so it's a really cool effect. You know the sun can wait. I know very nice. Let's skip closer to the end here. Very nicely done. And I looked for a website, but I didn't really find one, so it's kind of interesting to do all that work with the painting and everything, and then you just don't have a website. You're like, why wouldn't you have a website off the videos? It doesn't really make sense. Maybe she's just selling the prints. I'm not really sure why there's no, it just doesn't make any sense at all that there wouldn't be. Oh, she has it on this. Never mind. All right, let's see what this looks like. Okay, this goes to Big Cartel, but it's not set up correctly, so yeah, this is crazy. She doesn't have her. Yeah, this is really sad. You don't have your website on each one of these videos. Like, why? There's just no point to not having a website connected here. It's just kind of like you watch the video, you're like, oh, that's super cool, and then you're like, oh, where do I get it? I don't know. Like, why would you do that to yourself? Like, that's just like a huge fail, like in the comments here, that there's no website, and then there was one on Big Cartel supposedly, but then it was pulled. I don't know why. She must have copied the wrong link and doesn't even realize it. So that's just crazy to put all the work into the painting and then just not have that broken link, because I'm sure she just have a lot of people that love her work. And like go there and like look and they're like, oh, this doesn't go anywhere. Oh, don't know. Move on to the next artist, right? So she's really losing out this huge opportunity to convert people that are fans of her art to become possible art customers, you know, buy actually her prints or maybe her paintings. So yeah, she really should go back through all these descriptions of every single YouTube video she's made and just add in a website link. You should also do all your different playlists you might suggest, just so people can kind of hop around the different within YouTube as well. You should obviously add end card, you should have cards, you should have the end cards or whatever they're called for going to the next video kind of thing, because I don't know if that's been done. Let me see if that's done. Oh, she does have that. It's just so weird that she doesn't have. I don't know why she doesn't have a website. It's just so odd. Let's see if under her about maybe she has a website. Okay, it's Anna Christie. Okay, let's check this out. So she does have a website. It's just not in her videos, which is a huge miss. So she has one product up. I don't know why. It's a portrait painting. It's only £100, so really $150 is really cheap. I don't know why she's pricing so low. It just seems very low for pricing. Because I think she could charge more, maybe £300. I don't know. But it's good she's selling out. It's always a good problem to have, just sell all your work and not have product just sitting around not selling. That's just super frustrating. So I think, yeah, this just goes straight to a little shop and she can buy some stuff. Let's see if it has anything else. Anna Christie, there's a. So it's just a car contact. Really simple website. It's not really a website. It's really a hosted website within Big Cartel, which is okay, but you probably want to have your own website as well, because then you can control how people buy stuff and you can put a shop in there and you don't have to pay third party. It's always fine to sell through third party because that's what it is being an artist. But I think you should have your own website because you can embed some of the videos from YouTube straight into your own website. You can have an about page, you can have a blog page, you can have links there, because the social media sites aren't dependable like Facebook, Instagram. That might change. I mean, I had a huge MySpace and that's nowhere to be seen nowadays. I'm on Tumblr, but Tumblr is kind of passe by now. So what remains on top is always different in social media, and that changes every couple of years. So to not have your own website so you can kind of navigate back to your own website from all these social media things that might fail is a little bit of a flaw, because you can get yourself caught up where you don't sell your artwork. So I would encourage Anna to really get this fixed. I think that would be a huge ad, but at least we figure out her name. Hopefully you guys like this video. Give me a thumbs up. If you like to subscribe, you can subscribe below. And I'll see you in the next Artist React video. Thanks, guys.